the coastline, the West Coast, sunny Southern California. How sweet it is tonight, the MPSF Men's Volleyball Championship at the Brent Event Center in Irvine, California. Let's take a look at the starting lineup. First, the UCLA Bruins. Steve Klosterman, number 14, the junior opposite. Leading kill man for the UCLA Bruins. Number 25, Dennis Gonzalez, the setter, the senior. And the coach, the man in charge, 44th season, 18 national championships, the legendary Al Skates. And for the Long Beach State 49ers, number 24, Robert Tarr, the outside hitter. He is the go-to guy, in the words of Coach Al Knipe, that you have to win a national championship. And there's Al Knipe in his 6th season at Long Beach State. Been to the NCAA Finals. Won it in 91 as a Long Beach State 49er. Al does a tremendous job at Long Beach State. Long Beach faithful are ready tonight. Let's take a look at the brackets. Big day of volleyball. The MIVA Conference Championship bracket. Loyola Chicago at home losing to number 2 IPFW 3-1. So Indiana, Purdue, Fort Wayne will advance to the men's national championships next weekend. State College, Pennsylvania. And on the East Coast, Penn State over Rutgers 3-0. St. Francis over George Mason 3-1. And then Penn State tonight, a sweep 3-0. So they will be home for the men's volleyball national championships. All right, and we are set to go. I'm Chris McGee along with Holly McPeak. Holly, how you feeling tonight?
I'm excited. I think this is a very interesting matchup tonight.
You know, you and I watched the semifinals, first UCLA when they beat Pepperdine. They looked unbelievable. They were just on a roll with 11 in a row. And then we watched Long Beach State on the home court for UC Irvine beat the number 1 team in the nation 3 straight. So both these teams are absolutely on fire. Someone's got to give, though, tonight. Only one can go to the men's volleyball championship.
Both teams are definitely hot, peaking at the right time of the season. This is when you want to be playing your best volleyball. I think both teams are healthy. They feel like they have the best lineups they can possibly have. So this makes for a great matchup. Long Beach State at 23-9. UCLA at 23-12. Like we said before, they won 11 in a row. These teams have played 3 times this year. Long Beach State beat them back on January 7th at the UC Santa Barbara tournament, 3-1. Then they beat them at home February 25th, 3-0. But UCLA on March 31st, 3 straight over Long Beach State. So they're no strangers to each other, Holly. No, they're both very familiar with each other, but I think this match is a whole different thing. Yep. I think the regular season's one thing. UCLA is a whole different team now. And
UCLA in the visiting blue. Long Beach State, the home whites. UCLA will be serving from left to right. And leading off will be number 15, the senior, David Russell out of Simi Valley Royal High School. 5th-year senior. UCLA gets the ball back on a free ball. Klosterman from the right side. And he scratches that ball wide. 1-0 Long Beach State. Remind everybody, this is rally score. Means a point on every single serve. Games are played to 30. It's best 3 out of 5. If it goes to a 5th game, it's played to 15. You must win by 2. Sheftick. And Sheftick puts it away. That's number 27 for UCLA, the senior middle blocker out of Santa Barbara. And Holly, let's take a look at that replay.
Sheftick has been hot in the middle for UCLA. Long Beach State is able to dig it, but not control it. Sheftick puts it away the 2nd time.
Ball in play for 49ers. Tyler Hildebrand set it outside. And Tarr hits it cross court and out of bounds to UCLA. 2-1 now, favor of the Bruins.
Both teams are trying to put a lot of pressure on each other with tough serving. Tough serving is going to be a key to not letting the other team run the offense they want to run.
25 out of Puerto Rico. Dennis Gonzalez, setter, quarterback for UCLA. Side to Tarr, and Tarr chisels the block of Klosterman. Good and out of bounds. The first kill of the night for Robert Tarr. Their leader, 2-2. Tyler
Taylor Hillbrand with a jump float. Handled by Kurt, the sophomore. And Sheftick, a rare error. You're talking about one of the highest hitting percentages in all of the NCAA. Hitting that ball just a little long.
UCLA is definitely looking to establish their middle from the beginning.
Handled by Kerr with the hands. Right back to Sheftick, and he punches it through the block as the ball trickles down. Point for the Bruins.
If the Bruins are able to pass that well and run the middle every time, that's going to create problems for Long Beach State.
A quick set behind the setter, a back one. Damian Scott, jump serving. Oh, Teddy Lyles, the junior middle blocker out of Tucson, Arizona, just turns it back.
Long Beach State, a good pass by them. Tyler Hildebrand runs the middle right back at UCLA.
4 serving 3. Tar to serve. Handled by Kerr. It's a tight pass. Great set to the outside. The lefty bombs that ball, but just wide. Holly McPeak. Paul George, the junior outside hitter from Chatsworth.
Great set by Gonzalez. Paul George gets a good look. It just misses by inches.
And that's already 3 hitting errors for UCLA. Here in game number 1, 5-3 Long Beach State. Men's NPSF Finals. I'm Chris McGee along with Holly McPeak.
Serving and passing is key for both teams, and both teams have started passing the ball very well.
Sheftick. Jump serving from left to right. He puts that ball into the net. Point goes to Long Beach State. 6-4 on the board. Game number 1. Teddy Lyles, the 6'8" junior middle blocker out of Tucson, Arizona. 22 years of age. Jump float. Handled by Kerr. Freshman All-American last year. David Russell.
UCLA is passing on a dime, and they're running their middle very effective. Both David Russell and Nick Sheftick are very effective. Nice high set. David Russell, quick arm swing. Nice kill.
Klosterman with your serve. Hildebrand. Back to Hutton. We talked about Hutton in the opening, the sophomore, the emergence of this star. What a great run he's been on.
The last 5 matches for Long Beach State, Norm Hutton's been in the lineup, and he's added a lot to their offense.
Fountain Valley High School here in Southern California. David Russell again. UCLA has another shot at it. Dump shot, Gonzalez scooped up, Lotman to set. Oh, that ball is put away, Robert Tarr.
Long Beach State is doing a great job playing defense, keeping the ball alive. Great dig by Norm Hutton. Set in the back row. Tarr with the kill.
A Lotman to serve. Score is 6-8. UCLA trailing by 2. Paul George, the 6'5" junior from Chatsworth, serving the lefty. Serves down the line, handled by Caldwell, but it's tight. Damian Scott throws it down. Long Beach State has a chance. Ball was set outside the antenna, but a nice play by Scott with the left hand to push that down to the middle on the side of Long Beach State. Point for UCLA.
Damian Scott is so important to UCLA. He can play any position. He keeps the ball in play and is a strong all-around player for them.
Long Beach State with a 2-hitter attack. Hildebrand sets it back row, but the ball has to go to UCLA. It's a free ball situation. Another ball shot wide. Those setters struggling with location early. Norm Hutton puts it away for his second kill.
Nice back set to Norm Hutton, and he's just bombing. He's got such a great quick arm swing.
Now for UCLA, it looks like Dennis Gonzalez is putting that ball just a little bit wide.
Yeah, Damian Scott had to make 2 saving plays, but I think look for them to settle down.
Now Paul Lotman, he doesn't get an ace on that, but this kid on Thursday night against UC Irvine, he sparked him at least 3 or 4 times. He's an unbelievable server.
Well, that's what Long Beach State is looking to do, get the Bruins in passing trouble.
He has 27 aces on the year, second on the team. Take that 28, Paul Lotman dials it up.
2 in a row. that is not easy to do against the Bruins, and Al Skates wants a timeout.
Al Skates is going to take a timeout and talk to the UCLA Bruins. They look a little shaky here in the beginning, and Long Beach State in their third MPSF final in a row, leading 11-7 here in game number 1. We'll be right back with more MPSF Championship, UCLA and Long Beach State.
Never said that's the greatest thing since sliced lettuce. Ladies and gentlemen, bread is back, and ciabatta's in charge. Warm and toasty, soft and golden.
Sports show on CSTV tomorrow night at 8 Eastern. And Holly, the hitting percentages for these teams: 571 for Long Beach State, 083 for UCLA. Just too many errors early on.
That's been the difference, errors. Also, Long Beach State is outdigging the Bruins.
Outside set, Damian Scott, the kid out of Santa Margarita High School, and he heats it up from the left side.
It looked like Al Skates was just trying to calm down the setter, Gonzalez, for UCLA, and just get him a little bit more focused. He had 2 setting errors early, but just get him grounded.
David Russell bombing that ball cross court from left to right, and it's an ace off Robert Tarr's arms. And that'll get the Bruins right back in, Holly. 9-11, game 1. David
Russell's one of the best servers on this Bruins team. Hits it from such a high point and just rises a little bit late on the passing.
Same spot, Tarr handles it this time. Hildebrand to Tarr. Tarr up and over Yahtzee.
Hildebrand gets to the ball. Looks like he can run the middle, but gets a nice outside set. Tarr hammers that.
Third kill of the match for Robert Tarr. Out of the middle, Sheftick. Ball scooped up. Hildebrand in the middle. Teddy Lyles, and Lyles scorches one.
I think Lyles is doing a great job matching up, blocking Nick Sheftick, but he's also putting some offense right back at him.
Duncan Bunninger, the senior, serving. Outside, Damian Scott, high off the hands, run down by Lottman. Hildebrand, outside to Tarr. And Tarr's ball goes just long, but they call a touch. UCLA does not like it, Holly McPeak.
I did not see a touch, did you?
Well, Holly, I didn't, but we'll see right here. Our great cameras from CSTV.
Ooh, could have got a fingertip. I didn't see it.
Gonzalez out to Damian Scott again. And another error for the Bruins. This time, Damian Scott, the senior out of Santa Margarita High School. Played for a couple of great coaches, Ed Rapp and John Hawks. Johnny Hawks now with UC Irvine. Just saw head referee Marvin Hall. Well, when you're 6'11", like Nick Sheftick, you can absolutely just slap it down like that.
When the Bruins pass that well, they can run the middle, and it frees up everybody else on the offense.
Sheftick. 650 against Pepperdine on Thursday night. That is a high clip. As Gonzalez's serve goes long, unforced error. Advantage Long Beach State. Game 1, 16-10. 2 service errors, 4 hitting errors, and that's the story of this game early. Hildebrand. Outside, Hutton, off the arms of Kerr and out of bounds, and right now Long Beach State running away with game number 1, Holly, 17-10.
UCLA's passing the ball well, but their offense, besides the middle, is not where it should be. So I think they're going to take a timeout and talk about that.
And we have a timeout. It's 17-10. Long Beach State leading here in game number 1. We'll be right back with more action. We are back. Brent Event Center on the campus of UC Irvine. Long Beach State 17, UCLA 10. And Holly, you highlighted Norm Hutton. So far, he's delivered. He is on the right side, high off the hands, Holly.
He's very explosive. He's got a great arm swing and is the go-to guy for them right now.
Just a sophomore, Norm Hutton. He's got 3 kills. The sophomore opposite out of Fountain Valley, California. Cannot be stopped so far here in game number 1. Long Beach State, 17-10. Games played to 30, must win by 2. Best 3 out of 5. Long Beach State versus UCLA. The winner will advance to the men's national championship next weekend, State College, Pennsylvania. Chris McGee along with Holly McPeak. Tyler Hildebrand, 3-time All-American setter. Gonzalez sets it out, and it is bomb, but it is dug. Hildebrand makes a nice bump set. And Hutton finds the way again. great transition set.
This is a big trouble play, huge block in his face, and he just sizzles the defenders right between them.
Gonzalez sets outside. Klosterman. Klosterman puts it away. Now, Steve Klosterman coming back from shoulder surgery this year. Can you talk a little bit about that, how they nursed him along?
They did. They did a great job limiting his swings early in the season and had him progress 15 swings, 20 swings, and now he can swing just about as much as he wants.
And UCLA has a free ball, and they go back to him again. And swing he does, but Hildebrand scoops it. Great transition. Outside, George. And Paul George puts it away, the lefty.
The Bruins really need George to start igniting this game because he's so important for them, passing and offensively.
6'5" junior with his first kill of the night. Tyler Caldwell with a great pass. What a great shoot set out there. They call that a go, but Hutton puts it in the antenna, and right there, UCLA scores 3 in a row, climbing back.
Long Beach State, great pass right on the money. Hildebrand pushes it a little bit wide, and Hutton cannot keep it in play. Hits the antenna.
UCLA with their third service error so far in game number 1, 19-13, Long Beach State leading. Robert Tarr, the 6'6" senior from Rockledge, Florida, serving. All-American, also All-Star. Great set outside to George. And George hits it cross-court into the corner. He must have heard you, Holly.
That's what the Bruins need. George needs to heat up, and as he goes, the Bruins go. That's very important for this UCLA team.
Money set right there by Dennis Gonzalez.
Great set and an incredible angle for a lefty.
Oh, ace serve, Nick Sheftick, the 6'11" senior middle blocker from Santa Barbara. That's his 24th ace of the year. He's second on the team. First in blocks with 119.
Both the middles for UCLA serve very well. There have been a few too many service errors this first game from UCLA.
Coming into the match, number 6, Francisco Valdez. To serve and to block. We talked about the blocking sub, you and I, on the way out here. Fabry, Daniel Fabry, number 14. He's in the front row now. Alan Knight says he's the best blocking sub he's ever had. And they go right out. We're going to have to talk about that one, Holly, because that was interesting. Right there, Fabry handled the ball, went over on the other side. Great play by Valdez to come over and set it on the other side back to his teammates.
Wow, Fabry kind of shanked it, but Valdez had a great heads-up play and went after the ball outside the antenna. He's allowed to bring that ball back outside the antenna.
What if he brought it inside the antenna? Is that
doesn't count. It's out of play.
That's why you're Holly McPeak. Leading player of all time on the AVP Sports. Great save by Hildebrand. Kerr makes an outstanding play, but Russell is stuffed. Lotman from Long Beach State comes up huge. 21-16 Long Beach.
Great cover play by Long Beach State. Hildebrand gets it out of the net. Kind of an ugly play by Buttigieg to get it up. Nice block by Kate.
Russell, senior middle blocker out of Simi Valley.
I take that back. That was Lotman with that big block to end that play.
Yes, it was, and I'm sure Kate would love to take the credit for it.
Sorry, Lotman.
Paul George jumping it up, left to right. Tight pass, Hildebrand. What a phenomenal shot. You can't talk about him enough as he connects with his buddy, Duncan Buttinger, right there. He's just the best in the country, three-time All-American.
Well, you can just see in his face the way he leads his team. Broken plays. He's digging balls out of the net. He's doing what it takes to win this match.
By George. Gonzalez back to Foster. The D set out of the back row is wide. Point to Long Beach State. 23-16. Here in game number 1.
Foster is taking some good swings, just missing by inches. A lot of the Bruins serves missing by inches and hits, so maybe they can turn that around. Maybe a little too much adrenaline going game 1.
Assistant coach Brian Roper for UCLA in the 16th season is talking about something.
Probably the score.
Things change on the board. It remains 23-17. Tony Kerr will set. Cutting here with the off-speed shot. Gonzalez. Out to Damian Scott. Damian Scott towards the block. The senior out of Santa Margarita High School.
Long Beach State is definitely doing a good job serving and putting the pressure on the Bruins. They're not getting the passes they want to run that middle offense.
David Russell started the game off, and here he is again. Third time as a server, he puts that ball long. 24-18. Long Beach State over UCLA MPSF championship for men's volleyball. And UCLA down with 6 hitting errors and 5 serving errors to give Long Beach State a big advantage. And this play 30 must win by 2. Hildebrand back to Hutton. And Hutton's ball is just long. The timing was off a little bit, Holly.
He just got a little bit under that ball a little bit early and tries to hit a deep corner and just misses long.
Dennis Gonzalez, a 6'2" senior setter at San Juan, Puerto Rico. Last year, before the playoffs, broke his finger so he didn't get to play. This year, a high ankle sprain. Didn't start for most of the year. He started, but then he was off during that run until Thursday night was his first start. He played fantastic.
He played fantastic, and so did the Bruins.
Great set. What a scoop by Caldwell. That'll be 4 contacts. Contact the ball 3 times. Unless the ball is blocked, then you have 3 more touches.
Very high hit by Sheptick. Tyler Caldwell gets his hand under the ball and pops it up, but his team can't get it over in time.
And we talked about UCLA setters, and a freshman, Matt Wade, from Maricopa High School. He actually took over for the setting duties and did a phenomenal job as Damian Scott launches an ace for the Bruins.
Damian Scott just bombs his serve. Back line. Wow.
And Long Beach State wants to take a timeout as Damian Scott flexing and muscle. 25-21, Long Beach State leading here in game number 1.
11 points. We've hit the ball
Coach
out of
Al Skates, and I'll tell you what, this must be an important match, because when I was playing at Cal State Northridge, Al Skates never wore a tie until he beat us in the finals in '93. He would never wear a tie until the finals. Now what's going on?
Well, he's known for being kind of informal, but lately, I believe it's 11 matches he's been wearing a tie. So he might be a little superstitious.
Maybe.
I think
Whatever
he looks good, though. I think he looks great.
Now, starting Sunday, CSTV brings you the evolution of college sports at the first ever Collegiate Nationals, sponsored by Xbox 360 and Jack in the Box. Nearly 1,000 athletes in beach volleyball, wakeboarding, snowboarding, boxing, triathlon, and whitewater kayaking will converge in Reno, Tahoe to vie for the right to be called national champion of their sport. It all starts with Collegiate Nationals kickoff next Sunday at 9 Eastern, featuring semifinals action in boxing, wakeboarding qualifying rounds, and much more. Beach volleyball coverage begins Wednesday night at 9 Eastern. Get all the latest information, video clips, and local listings at www.thecollegiatenationals.com. Now, Holly, you and I got to go to that Reno event. It was pretty damn fun.
We had a lot of fun.
Oh, a lot of fun. College beach volleyball is great. There's Norm Hutton. There's the Long Beach State band. UCLA attacking at a 219 clip. Long Beach State at a 421. So Long Beach State has cooled off a little bit. UCLA has picked it back up. There's Damian Scott, the senior, number 10, out of Santa Margarita High School. He's down 4 points.
Long Beach State is out-digging the Bruins 13-4. Long Beach State just looks so much more scrappy. They're blocking low and digging everything around it.
And there's a part of the reason Tyler Caldwell just made that great pass. Ball is chucked, but we don't call that here. Hildebrand. Back to Tar. It's scooped! And Shefton. That was almost an unbelievable play for UCLA that would have maybe put them in a great spot. Talk about those momentum plays. That
great,
was almost
quick,
one.
wide back step by Hildebrand. UCLA pops it up, but Shefton cannot keep it in play. Great dig by UCLA.
Great pass by Kirk. Paul George is stuffed.
Now when Paul George struggles, so does his team. So they need to get passing well and get him on fire offensively.
Now I've noticed, Holly, they put Hutton on the left side to block and Lotman on the right side to block. Now we're going to switch. Lotman got it back. 8 hitting errors for UCLA. 27-22. Long Beach State game number 1. Nick Sheftick, the senior to serve. Jumper handled by Caldwell. Kid out of Costa. And Lyles, Teddy Lyles, Up early and high, unstoppable.
Well, when Caldwell puts the ball in Tyler Hildebrand's hands, he can do whatever he wants and runs a great quick middle to Lyles.
Teddy Lyles to serve. 28-22. Jump float from right to left. And that's an ace serve. Teddy Lyles, his 14th ace of the season. And it is game point, game number 1 for the Long Beach State 49ers, 29-22. First game point for the 49ers. Into the net, point UCLA. Steve Klosterman will go back and serve for the Bruins, 23-29. Lyles having a nice night, 3 kills. Here's head coach Al Knight, national champion in 91 for Long Beach State. Hildebrand saves it. Ball out of bounds. Attacked by Hutton Long, 24-29.
Pretty nice set by Hildebrand. Norm Hutton just goes after, tries to go high off the blocker's hands and misses.
Third game point for Long Beach State. And sails that one long. Point and game to Long Beach State. 30-24 here at the MPSF Men's Volleyball Championship. And the Long Beach State fans like it, and so does their coach, Al Knight.
They're going to win. The biggest thing is blocks. Blocks and digs. 13 digs for Long Beach State, only 6 for UCLA. 4
points for a national championship. They ended up losing to BYU, but they've been there.
They want to be back.
Gonzalez outside to George. George the lefty. Finds a way, siding out with a chiseling shot off the block. 1-0 UCLA. Let's take a look at the replay, Holly.
This is a great swing for George. He hits seam. Great swing. Lefty is just so hard to read.
Jeff Kick serving for UCLA, number 27. Jumps it up. Into the net, point for Long Beach State. Their 8th service error so far here in the early stage of game number 2. Duncan Bunninger, the senior, number 17. Long Beach State. Float down the line. Klosterman from the right side. Great back set by Gonzalez. Call that nice. Against the flow, huh, Holly?
Against the flow, and Klosterman's ready. Gets the blocker's inside hand out of bounds. Hildebrand.
Great chance to dump. He just disguised that for so long. Everyone in the building thought he was setting.
Well, Long Beach State is passing so well, and Tyler Hildebrand has been moving the ball all over the court, so they have to respect the hitters, and he takes an opportunity himself.
And the yellow jersey there for Long Beach State. Barrow for Long Beach State. Tyler Hildebrand calling the plays. Quarterback, the setter for Long Beach State, 3-time All-American. Hildebrand to set. It's a combination. Far off the ball. Dug by Kerr. Klosterman reaches high. Great dig by Caldwell, the kid out of Costa. And it's stuffed by UCLA. But out of bounds, point goes to Long Beach. UCLA celebrating like it was in.
Great dig by the libero for Long Beach State. Hildebrand puts it outside. Hutton just goes up and delivers into the big block of UCLA, just out of bounds.
At a tool on the block, using it. Pass by Kerr. American libero. Klosterman down the line, kept alive. UCLA has another chance. Outside to Scott, the roll shot. Lifted but not called. Kerr with his hands. Gonzalez outside, Damian Scott. Scooped again. Hildebrand puts it outside. Another dig. Unbelievable. Hildebrand, back row attack into the net by Tarr. Little low of a set. They call that a pipe. He hit out of the back row in the middle and he puts it into the net.
Great rally by both teams. Great defensive effort. Long Beach State was in control of that. They tried to run a pipe, which is a back row attack out of the middle. It's just set a little bit low. They can't complete.
Back to Hutton. Just put away. You know, Mr. Sonheimer here, my great statistician, showing me something that is surprising, actually, if you watch UCLA volleyball over the years. No blocks.
I noticed that. They've been getting a lot of touches, but no stuff blocks.
Teddy Lyles to serve. Go! By Kerr. Sheftick, the scoop. It's kept alive. Roll! To the back row. Give UCLA a freedom. 6'11" monster out of Santa Barbara.
When UCLA passes to their setter in a good position, he can run that middle. And Nick Sheftick at 6'11" is hard to stop.
He's seen rare action through his career. He's now one of the leaders here at UCLA. One of their best attackers. Not ready for that. Gonzalez, the setter, dug it for UCLA, so someone else had to set it, and they still ran the quick. Damian Scott.
Yeah, you usually don't expect a non-setter to run the quick, but he does, and Nick Sheftick's right there and throws it down.
You know, UCLA has won game 2 in every single playoff match at Hawaii and against Pepperdine. Ball sails long for Gonzalez. UCLA leading.
UCLA's been kind of getting themselves back in the match, and then they go back and they miss a serve. They've been missing too many serves.
Now, Dennis Gonzalez, the setter for UCLA, he played great against Pepperdine, but he was kind of with that high ankle sprain. I mean, maybe a little rusty.
I don't think so. I think there's a lot on the line. This is a big match. This could be his last collegiate match. I think it's nerves. I think it's nerves, adrenaline. You want it so bad for your team that sometimes you don't play your best volleyball.
Gonzalez, the senior setter from Puerto Rico, has the confidence of his team and Al Skates.
Again, too many service errors from UCLA.
Service errors, 10 for UCLA, 5 for Long Beach State. UCLA leading 7-6 here in game 2. Cross court. Right there, mishandled error. UCLA point to Long Beach State. We're tied up 7-7. Right now the front row, led by the seniors. You got Budinger and Tarr and Hildebrand, all for Long Beach State. They've been here before. This is their 3rd NPSF title match in a row. Come up short both times. Tarr to Hildebrand. Tarr, chisel, got it. Long Beach State.
That all starts with Lotman's serves. He has just looked so confident. He's going back and bombing his serve, and UCLA is unable to handle it.
5 kills for Tarr, first of game number 2. Timeout for Al Skates and the UCLA Bruins as Long Beach State climbs back and now holds a 1-point advantage. 8-7 here in game number 2. The NPSF Men's Volleyball Championship here on CSTV. We'll be right back with more game 2 action. Year for UC Irvine. Are they a lock to go to the Men's Volleyball National Championship?
I think everybody thinks so. They've had an amazing year, and what a great job Coach Johnson.
Yeah, we had a chance to talk with him before this match. They felt pretty confident about going. I mean, you never know, but 20 wins in a row, ranked number 1 the entire year. They beat both UCLA and Long Beach State, so they should get that out. There's a block by UCLA, their first one, and they lead 9-8.
First block of the game for the UCLA Bruins. This is the team that's known for their blocking. They put the pressure. Nick Sheftick is one of the best servers on this Bruin team. Put the pressure on Long Beach State with the tough serve. They get a good block.
We'll mop up the floor and take a look at head coach Al Skates in his 44th season. One of the great blocking coaches of all time. That was their first block. And defensively, you have 19 digs for Long Beach State and 9 for UCLA. Big difference.
I've been very impressed with Long Beach State's defense. They're good, solid blockers. They're not as big as UCLA in some areas, but they dig around and dig seams very well and keep the ball alive.
Gonzalez flips it back. Klosterman scuffed by Teddy Lyles and Robert Tarr.
Nice back set. Robert Tarr is just up and over the net.
That serves do count. They're off the net. Still playable. There's Duncan Budinger. His brother Chase is one of the great high school volleyball and basketball players in the entire country. The best. He was the MVP of the All-Star game, McDonald's All-Star game. He's going to play for Boot Olson at Arizona. Also the best volleyball player in the country. What a set by Hildebrand from off the net. Shoots and scores from 50.
That is amazing. He was right in front of us. He was about 20 feet back. This is a trouble pass. He jump sets up ball on a dime, and his teammate puts it away. What a set.
What an athlete. Played 4 sports in high school. Mesa, Arizona. Red Mountain High School. Played golf, baseball, football, basketball, volleyball, you name it, he's played it. You know, Al Knipe had one of the great quotes I thought today when I spoke with him. Tyler Hildebrand, he's a great setter, and he said, Dieter, he's even a better competitor, but he's even a better kid than both of those things.
Well, I can see it in his face. When he leads his team, the way his teammates respond to him, you can tell he demands so much respect.
He told me a great story about him. One time he was the National Player of the Week, and his mom showed up at the gym, so Al said, hey, congratulations, Tyler was National Player of the Week. His mom didn't even know. Tyler didn't even call home to tell her. He just doesn't care about individual awards. You and I spoke to him on Thursday. He doesn't care about being All-American, MVP. He doesn't care. He just wants to win. And right now, Long Beach State leading 13-11 in game number 2.
Well, I like his attitude. Individual accolades are nice, but they don't get you championships, and I think that's what he wants more than anything. In fact, I know that's what he wants.
A long line of great setters at Long Beach State. UCLA has to attack on the back row. That's Klosterman, and Tyler Caldwell tries to get out of the way, tries to play a little dodgeball, but unsuccessful. Point to the Bruins.
Good solid block by Long Beach State. UCLA actually hits it long, but Tyler Caldwell cannot get out of the way in time. David Russell, one of the best servers for UCLA, needs to light it up a little bit.
A serve in the seam. David Russell listening to my partner, Holly McPeak.
He must have heard me. Wow.
He did.
I think that's his first ace of the game.
David Russell.
Second, actually.
32 aces this season. Leads the team. He's been another guy who's been a workhorse his whole career for UCLA. Not a lot of time on the #1 court. Simi Valley Royal High School, played for legendary Ferguson family out there in Simi Valley. They've coached a lot of great volleyball players. Bob and Travis. Hut delivers. We talked about him in the opening. This sophomore opposite. You know, they were down 0-2 about 6 matches ago to BYU. They put him on the right side, and he hasn't left the court since. There he is, Holly.
Great step by Hildebrand. There's a huge seam in the block, and Hutton knows how to hammer through that.
26 kills by BYU in the quarterfinal, career high. 14-14, I'm Chris McGee along with Holly McPeak. Holly McPeak, bronze medalist. I had a hard time saying it. City Games, Olympic Games. Actually, in Greece. Athens. Sorry, Holly. You've been in so many Olympics. It's hard to remember. And right there, looks like a lift is called on UCLA. Head referee Marvin Hall.
Well, Damian Scott tried to save this set. It's just too tight and wide. He tries to save it, follows through in the net.
Could have called a lot of things there. Under, net, lift. Her with a nice pass. Out of the middle, just kick. Cross body delivery.
When Kerr passes like that, they can run anything, and running their middle is very effective for them.
Sheftik has 7 kills so far. 12 kills and 13 kills. The last 2 times he's played Long Beach State. Always hits at a high clip.
He's a big target for a setter at 6'11". There's a lot of arms to see when you're setting the ball.
Paul Lotman, one of the best servers on the team, to jump it up. Sheftik at 6'11". Does what he's been doing all night long and all year long, puts it away.
Great pass again by the Bruins, and they're able to run Sheftik to the middle.
Great decision right there by Gonzalez. It was a big split in the block. Nice time to feed that middle. Seems like every time UCLA is about to go on a run, they serve it out, Holly.
They do. They're shooting themselves in the foot every time. 14
service errors, and we're midway through game number 2. Buttinger to serve, the senior. Great open hand dig by Buttinger. Hildebrand with the dump, but it's scooped by UCLA. Kerr outside. George the swing. He does. Off the triple block of Long Beach State. Good for the point. 17-17.
Nice transition set out to George against a triple block. He uses the blocker's hands out of bounds for his point.
Set by libero Tony Kerr. There he is with a dig, but it's wide and out of bounds.
Wow, Hutton's high flying. He just took off right in front of us. And he's hit from the back row just as well as some people hit from the front row.
Hutton with his eighth kill.
What an arm on him.
Go! David Russell. Crossbody between two defenders. Point for UCLA. 18-18. We seem to be going back and forth here in game number 2. The game is played 30. We must win by 2. It's best 3 out of 5. Long Beach State leads 1-0. Holly McPeak with Chris McGee. George to serve. Teddy Lyles having a nice night, Holly.
He's having a great night. Hildebrand's doing a great job involving all of his hitters. Great pass by Caldwell, right on the money. Hildebrand gets his feet there and runs the middle.
5 kills, 5 attempts. Teddy Lyles. Outside to Damian Scott. Scoop by Tar. To the target. And Long Beach State puts it away. That's Hutton again.
Great dig by Tar, cross court. Hildebrand gets there quick. Ball out to who was that?
Hutton on the left. They've been putting him on the left to block and setting him on the transition set outside. He's dominant. Go! Violation on Long Beach State.
Tar is just digging everything. I really like the Long Beach State defense. They're touching almost every ball. Even if it doesn't come up, they're right there.
There's the marvelous one, Marvin Hall, up on the stand, the referee. There's Robert Tar. As Holly said, just playing all-around game tonight. Defensively, scooping balls.
Serving great.
Serving great. David Russell. Last time he had an ace. Hildebrand back to Hutton. And Hutton again. 10 kills, Holly.
I think it all starts with a great set, nice back set. That time the Bruins close the seam, and Hutton uses the blockers of UCLA out of bounds.
10 kills tonight. He leads the team for the 49ers in the serve for the Long Beach State 49ers. Francisco Valdez, number 6, a 6'6" sophomore. Kerr with a great pass. Sheftick weeks it through the block of Buttinger and Lockman.
Again, I know I've said this before, but when the Bruins pass that well, they can run the middle, and nobody's been able to stop him. Nick Sheftick all night.
21-20 game 2. Long Beach State leading 1-0. Hildebrand back to Hutton. Again, he bounces it. Holly, he seems to be finding that seam every single time. What can UCLA do to stop that?
Well, Long Beach State is passing the ball well, but Hildebrand delivers such a quick set. It's hard to get there, and the blockers are leaving a huge hole for Hutton.
Quick back set, historically called a red. Steve Timmons called him red back in the day for the U.S. national team. Long Beach State calls it the beach. There's Buttinger out in the middle. Look for Hildebrand to start using him. Hildebrand's such a great quarterback setter. Really knows when to get guys in the right position. Right there, the senior with a full beard, by the way, puts it away. Some great lids out here. Tony Kerr's got his floating lid going too. Looks a little bit like one of the Bee Gees. Libero for UCLA.
We've got a wide variety of haircuts out here.
You do. Here is a setting change. No, it's actually not coming in the set, Holly. It's Matt Wade, the freshman setter. Great save. That block is wide, and UCLA scores. Matt Wade, number 32, the freshman, has come into the ballgame to serve. Gonzalez has stayed in to set. 23-23. Take a look at Wade. He did a lot of setting when Gonzalez went down with the high ankle sprain. The team has a lot of confidence in him. And Robert Tar, the high-flying banger, crushes it.
short jump floaty. Hildebrand gets a quick outside set. And Tarz just unloads down the line.
Budinger, jump float from left to right. UCLA in the blue attacking. Violation call by Long Beach State. We're tied up 24-24. Game number 2. The game is played to 30. Must win by 2. 3 out of 5. Long Beach State leading 1-0. There's head coach Al Knight for the Long Beach State 49ers. He was an All-American. He was a national champion in 1991. And my Cal State Northridge Matadors ended his career on this very floor, Holly, in 1992. Just thought I'd throw that in for the crowd at home.
I love it, Gita.
15 service errors for UCLA.
This is crunch time. They cannot do that anymore. They're getting themselves in a tight part in the second. Great dig.
Caldwell gives the free ball. Kerr handles it. Libero to Libero. Out to George. Hildebrand, what a save! Hildebrand again. Tatar, blocked and stuffed by UCLA. A timely block for the Bruins.
Great block for the Bruins. Great rally by both teams. Nice, solid. George is all over that.
David Russell, the middle block of UCLA, did a nice job of filling that seam. Didn't give Tar anywhere to hit. Crowd going crazy on an ace serve for UCLA. It's UCLA, Long Beach State, 26-25, and Coach Al Knight wants to talk it over with his 49er squad. Holly McPeak, game number 2, and the Bruins have the lead, 26-25 in game number 2. We'll be right back with more men's volleyball MPSF championship. They're a little concerned because UCLA has their first lead since 9-8 in game 2. They lead 26-25, and there the UCLA Bruin fans up and rowdy and ready. Holly McPeak, I'm Chris McGee, and Holly, the Bruins catching a little momentum.
They are. They brought their hitting percentage up. They have a couple blocks. They're serving well and putting the pressure on Long Beach State.
And Hildebrand with a one-handed set. He misses Teddy Lyles. 27-25, UCLA, game 2. Paul George, 16 kills versus the Dine on Thursday night in the semifinal. Serves it long. 27-26, UCLA. Robert Tarr is going to serve for Long Beach State. All-American. Rockledge, Florida. Serves into the net, 28-26. UCLA. Al Knight looking at that great coaching staff. Long Beach State, Mike D'Alessandro, John Crutchfield, Matt Prosser, Andy Reid. Great staff over there for 49ers. As well as a great staff for UCLA. Brian Roper's been with them 16 years. Walt Kerr. Tony Turtle Libero. And Hutton delivers. 27-28. Long Beach State trailing by 1. 12th kill, Holly.
Tyler Hildebrand does a great job getting his feet to the ball. Quick backs it again to Hutton. UCLA has not been able to stop him on that set.
And into the ball game, Holly. Daniel Fabry, the freshman 6'6" from Parkridge, Illinois. A great blocking sub. Let's see where Al Knight sends him. Let's see if UCLA sets at it. He's had a lot of timely blocks for the 49ers. Always comes in late in the game. Go away from him. Hildebrand sets locking right. Hits it wide. A chance to tie, but no. Instead, game point for UCLA, 29-27. Their first game point here in game number 2. Gonzalez to serve it up. The setter from right to left. Long Beach State in the white. Back to Hutton. And he delivers that cross-court angle shot again. UCLA says wide. Long Beach State says no, that ball's in. Here we go. 29-28. Game point number 2 for the Bruins. Gonzalez sets outside to Klosterman. Caldwell's got it. Lockman sets it. Carr's got to give UCLA a free ball for the game. Osterman delivers 30-28, and we are all tied up here on the campus of UC Irvine, 1-1. Long Beach State and UCLA in the MPSF men's final. Holly McPeak, we are all tied up 1-1, and the UCLA fans love it. Let's take a look at the last play. Steve Klosterman put it away, and let's go to game 3.
Your cause. And I think Nick Sheftick and Paul George are hitting a very high percentage there.
Won game 2 in each playoff match. Quarterfinal against Hawaii, at Hawaii. Thursday night against Pepperdine. Here they are against Long Beach State. We start off game 3, and that's an ace serve by Sheftick. One to one. 1-1 game 3. And Chris McGee along with Holly McPeak. Wallace back to Kloster. Hildebrand sets it up for Long Beach State. Lockman is stuffed. The ball goes off of himself. Point for UCLA.
Lockman had a big block in front of him in transition. Chooses to use the blocker's hands out of bounds, but it hits him on the way out.
He would have been successful if it wasn't in the way. That's a great save by Hildebrand. And another ball on its way out of bounds for a tool shot. Hits a member of the Long Beach State team. Point to the Bruins, 3-1.
Great save by Hildebrand on the dribbler. And again, a play that the block is going out of bounds hits the Long Beach State player.
UCLA with the free ball. Out to Jordan. Hard cross-court shot. 4-1. UCLA out in a hurry here in game number 3. Timeout Long Beach State. Al Knight, head coach of Long Beach State, says we are not going to let this one get out of hand. 4-1 game 3. UCLA over Long Beach State. Men's volleyball action category imaginable. It's NCAA men's lacrosse with Penn visiting Maryland in College Park, only on CSTV. Back to action. Long Beach State out of the timeout. Puts that ball away.
UCLA right now is looking like the team that we saw Thursday night. They just look confident. They're going for it. They're passing better. All these things help this team go.
Paul Lockman, number 2, back to serve for Long Beach State. He has been a spark throughout the year with his serve. I'm sure he would love to dial something up here. Left. Not that time. Holly McPeak 5-2. UCLA leading game number 3. Match is tied at 1-1. Winner on to the NCAA men's volleyball championship next weekend. State College. Penn State. Hutton out of the back row. D set.
Tough pass by Long Beach State. Beautiful back set to Hutton, and he just hammers it down the line.
David Russell. Great hustle by Long Beach State. Russell up high and early.
The Bruins definitely look more relaxed now. They're passing the ball, running the middle more, getting David Russell more involved in the offense.
Set is low. Carr hits it long. Point UCLA.
Seems like the momentum's changed. UCLA looks really comfortable. Long Beach State's starting to look uncomfortable.
Like you said, Holly, it all starts with the serving. UCLA has picked that up. That one goes longer. Take a look at assistant coach Brian Roper and head coach Al Skates. 44th season. He's Long Beach State's coach, Al Knight, in his 6th season. Champion when he played at Long Beach State. That ball is absolutely delivered. And the UCLA crowd loves it. Right off of Caldwell. Ooh. Is that a domer off the head, or is that shoulder?
It looked like shoulder, but Damon Scott just unloaded on that.
Carr, wide, point UCLA. Right now, the hitting errors have switched. First, UCLA hitting a lot of balls out of bounds, given the unforced errors, but now it seems Long Beach State has taken over there. Another hitting errors for Long Beach State. Backside, beautiful delivery. Carr.
Hildebrand does such a good job delivering his backside. It's so quick that the blockers for UCLA cannot close, and Long Beach State's doing a good job taking advantage of that.
Alessandro for Long Beach State, a great setter himself for the 49ers back in the early 80s. So it's kind of side-out setters. And that ball is hit just wide. Chance for Long Beach State to score a real point. Ball goes wide, their 12th error of the match. Tyler Hildebrand. Block and delivers right there. Tony Kerr, the libero from UCLA, just stuck his arm right in front of Damian Scott.
Well, huge hole in the block. They just kind of overlapped on defense and could not convert that.
Lockman's second kill of the match. Butting into the front row for Long Beach State. He's only seen 4 sets. Let's see if Hildebrand gets him the ball at all for Long Beach State. He's right there, Sheftik, his opponent on UCLA at 6'11", just throws it down.
That's when it's nice to be 6'11", just transitioning, just throws it down and avoids the block.
Kind of water polo style, huh?
Or basketball. It looked like a slam dunk to me.
Buttinger. Hildebrand had to force in the ball with one hand. Long Beach State passing, breaking down. Al Knipe has had enough, wants to talk about it. 12-6 UCLA in game number 3. Lady momentum, maybe game 3 pivotal game. The match is tied 1-1. The MPSF Men's Volleyball Championship here at the Brent Event Center in UC Irvine. I'm Chris McGee with Holly McPeak. And Holly, in game 2, Long Beach State leading 1-0, was up 23-21. And then they started making some service errors, some hitting errors. How much of that is attributed to UCLA?
Well, UCLA has turned it around hitting percentage-wise. They were hitting 147 and are now hitting 438 and 571. They brought it up, got rid of the errors, and are just much more effective. And Long Beach State is struggling. They're hitting -200 in this game.
12-7. UCLA leading game 3. Tough serve. Gonzalez, will he save it? Yes. He saves it nicely. Great dig by Caldwell. Flips it back to Hutton. Dig by Kerr. Shot! UCLA on the attack again. George. Point for the Bruins.
Great save by Gonzalez to keep it in play. The Bruins keep it alive, and Paul George is able to transition.
And that's his 10th kill. Yeah, that's his 10th kill.
And when he's hot, the Bruins are hot.
You said earlier he needed to ignite his team. And now he was done.
14-7.
Scoreboard having a little problem. Al Skates, head coach, not happy about it. It's a 13-14 Long Beach. That is not correct. The score is 13-7 UCLA. Hildebrand. Back to Hutton. Chisel shot off the block. Wrist away from the right side. 8-13. 16 kills for Hutton. Take a look at George. Senior from Chatsworth. Excuse me, junior. Gonzalez, quick set. George puts it in the net. Long Beach State point. Down by 4.
The Bruins are passing the ball well. Klosterman just passes on a dime. They're able to run the offense, and George makes an error, but they've been playing a lot more confident now that they're passing well.
And that was only their first error. Pass by Kerr, nice. George again. Scoop by Caldwell. Carr, he got it. Off the block for Gonzalez. You saw Gonzalez as he turned, he was screaming because he knew he should have had that one.
Quick outside set. Gonzalez is right there. Carr just uses his hand out of bounds.
And UCLA wants to talk it over. It's 13-10 UCLA, and we're going to stay right here, Holly. Long Beach State on a little bit of a run.
They are. I still think UCLA looks the most confident they've looked all match. I don't know if the first game was a little nerves. They haven't been there before. They don't want this to be their last match together. Long Beach State looks a little more nervous.
And Holly, let's take a look at our top 10 in the country. UC Irvine at number 1. And look at the top 7 teams. Of course, there's Cal State Northridge at 7. UCLA at 5, Long Beach State at 2. The top 7 teams coming from the MPSF.
Well, I think that says a lot about this league, the best league in the country. And that's why some of the records indicate that these guys have a lot of losses because they're beating each other up all regular season.
And when you look at UC Irvine 27-4, we talked about that at-large berth to the men's national championships next week. And it looks like they're pretty much a lock, even though they lost to Long Beach State on Thursday night in 3.
Well, they've had a great season, 18-match turnaround from last year. I think they deserve to be there. They also had a bye first round. John Spraw has done a great job with his team, and they deserve to be there.
And there's Johnny Spraw, the head coach for UC Irvine, the National Coach of the Year, and what a job he and his staff have done, which includes Mark Presho, used to play for Hawaii, John Hawks, used to coach at Santa Margarita High School. And they have just done a tremendous job, led by senior captain Paul Spittle. And they are up there scouting. They are assuming and hoping that they will be in as the at-large berth. But right now, Long Beach State and UCLA are going to settle on the playing field. One of them's going. Long Beach State staging a rally. That ball's at the net. Buttinger and George both celebrating. Marvin Hall says point goes to UCLA. How do you see it, Holly?
I actually do think it goes to UCLA. It looked like Buttinger went up to joust, and UCLA got it off his hands.
Ooh.
It's tough. It was
tough call.
On the replay, it looked simultaneous.
Crowd not happy. Actually, half the crowd was UCLA side. Long Beach booing that call by Marvin Hall. 14-11, UCLA leading game number 3. I'm Chris McGee with Holly McPeak. MPSF Men's Volleyball Championship. This is our final. Tight pass. Gonzalez throws it down, the dump shot for UCLA, 15-11.
Smart play by Gonzalez to take it on his own. He's made the blockers for Long Beach State commit to the middle, and that leaves him open for the attack.
You like seeing an aggressive setter, don't you, Holly?
I do. I think it opens up things for your other hitters.
And you were a setter yourself at UCLA, won a national championship.
Yes, back in 1990.
Were you aggressive?
I was pretty aggressive, but I had some great hitters around me, and I didn't like to be too aggressive or selfish.
Klosterman. Steve Klosterman, talk about his overall game. He's a great player, had some shoulder surgery.
Here's this replay. Klosterman uses the block out of bounds. Klosterman's the workhorse for the Bruins. He's kind of had a quiet night, but he passes great, and he's starting to have a lot more success in the offense as the Bruins heat up.
16-12. Skips off the net. Put away Teddy Lyles. Now, Hildebrand hasn't set Duncan Buttinger that much, but he has been pretty successful with Teddy Lyles.
He has. You know, Hildebrand does a good job spreading the offense around. I think he'll use Buttinger when he needs to.
Hildebrand running a great show, Long Beach State.
I think a lot of teams also key on Klosterman, and it opens other hitters up, so that's why he's getting as many sets as he used to.
Caldwell follows that ball out of bounds for Long Beach State. 17-14 UCLA. The UCLA bench. They're nervous. In to serve. Francisco Valdez, and he serves that ball just wide. Sometimes it's tough, Holly. You come off the bench, you're cold, and you got to come in and jump serve. He usually does a really nice job. That one just missed.
He's got a great serve, just missed it a little bit wide.
Great one-handed one-handed set to Buttinger, and there he gets Buttinger involved.
Buttinger is great. I think he should use him as much as he can. Tyler Hildebrand makes a great set, one-hand set off a tight pass, and Buttinger's right there and goes over the block.
Mike D'Alessandro Deli, the assistant coach for Ohio State, told me he's the best one-handed setter he's ever seen. Great scoop by Kerr. Long Beach State with a free ball. Chance to score a real point. A combination play out of the back row. Long by Tar, point to the Bruins, and it was a big point, 19-15.
UCLA is keeping the ball alive. Kerr is digging a lot of balls. They're keeping it in play and making Long Beach State put the ball away to beat them.
Tony Kerr, the libero out of UCLA, grew up in Valencia. Father was legend coach, Ohio State North. Coached the women's program, now on the bench for UCLA as a volunteer assistant. And another ace, Holly. 7 of them.
Klosterman's just hammering that ball. His surgically repaired shoulder looks great.
It really does, doesn't it? He's heating up. Point to Long Beach State. Marvin Hall says that Hildebrand punched it off of George. Hall skates up and now sitting down, Holly. He was about to argue that. Marvin's laughing. Always a smile on his face, Marvin Hall. The marvelous one. Dancing Marvin.
Come on, man.
16 facing 20. Long Beach State serving from right to left. Russell. And right there, Long Beach State does a nice job in transition. Caldwell steps in and sets.
Again, Hatton's hitting from the back row. That ball's deep, but he's just able to use the blocker's hands out of bounds. But UCLA is solid on the block and right there.
Klosterman in the back row. High hand. Long Beach State flips it back to Hutton. Net violation. Marvin Hall calls it over the net, says Russell came on the Long Beach State side. What do you think of that, Holly? Yep.
Yeah, he reached over. Anytime the ball is on your side of the net, the other team cannot get it until you try and attack it.
And just like that, 3 in a row for Long Beach State. It's 20-18 UCLA in Game 3. Now we're tied up 1 apiece. Just how pivotal is this Game 3, Holly?
Well, I think this game is really important. UCLA has gained so much confidence as the match has gone on. They look great. They look confident. Long Beach State looks a little bit stressed. So Long Beach State needs to get this game under the belt for a little bit more confidence and momentum.
Just in case you don't get your fill of championships today, we've got one more for you tomorrow at noon Eastern as CSTV brings you coverage of the Patriot League Men's Lacrosse Championship game. Navy was the alpha dog all season until they lost their senior star, Steve Looney. Now can top seed Colgate keep the midshipmen from the conference title? Or maybe there's a Cinderella story who'll shock everyone. Tune in tomorrow for all the action. It's the King of Spring, only on CSTV. You know, Holly, let's look back, take a flashback to last year, the championship game. There's Sean Rooney, UCLA versus Pepperdine. Pepperdine defeats UCLA in 5 games. Actually,
3.
Well, that's not the final. Oh, that's the MPSF final. I'm sorry, I was thinking about the national championship, Holly. That was the MPSF final.
Long Beach State has yet to win the MPSF championship.
Pepperdine defeated them, then went on to win the national championship against UCLA. And the year before, Long Beach State lost that game to BYU and then eventually lost the national championship to BYU the next weekend. All right, 20-18. Game 3. Sean Rooney was a monster last year for the Waves. Pepperdine leading in the national championship. Coming back to the AVP Tour. Pepperdine Waves were eliminated Thursday by UCLA. And George, blocked by Long Beach, kept alive. Long Beach State tried to get that ball up. Ball's whistled down, point to UCLA.
Great dump shot by Gonzalez. Point UCLA, 22-18.
Tony Kerr is on the back line. Great dig right on the money. Gonzalez could do whatever he wants with that and chooses to take it himself.
Buttinger. Kerr laid it out with one hand, just out of bounds.
Kerr is all over it. He's touching everything, and he just looks confident. I think his teammates know that he's going to touch every ball back there.
Kerr lets it go, and it's a point for UCLA, 23-19. An end to serve for the UCLA Bruins, replacing Russell. It was the freshman setter that did an outstanding job for UCLA. When Gonzalez was hurt, that's Matt Wade.
I think this is for a combination of reasons. I think it's for experience for the young freshman. I think it helps. He probably adds another ball control aspect to the team.
Also can step in and set if Gonzalez handles it first.
He can. He just came in to serve, though, and now he's out.
Kerr will go back into libero. Long Beach State. There's Hutton. 18 kills. Goes Wade to the bench along with Russell. 23-20, UCLA leading. Short serve handled by Kerr. Damian Scott, number 10 for UCLA, delivers the blow.
Great set by Gonzalez out wide. Because he's taken some offense himself, the blocker stays with him. Damian Scott has only one block, and he can put that away almost every time.
It's just a great set, getting your hitters one-on-one, right, Holly? That's what you used to try to do?
Well, that's what every good setter tries to do. That time, Hildebrand gets it to Lyles, and Lyles is really the fiery offense for Long Beach State. When he gets going, his team gets fired up.
He's got 6 kills. Lyles, 6'6" junior blocker from Arizona. Back set to Scott. Off the left hand of Lottman. And out of bounds, point to UCLA. 6th kill for Damian Scott, Holly.
Yeah, Damian Scott was quiet, but he's heating up. I think everything the Bruins are doing is getting better. Their defense, their passing, and their offense is improving, and they're eliminating the errors.
What a back set by Hildebrand, and Hutton delivers it.
Tyler Hildebrand put some speed on that ball. He gets there and just throws that ball back there fast to Norm Hutton.
Unbelievable set.
Got some strong hands.
Just jacks it back. Lyles to serve. Sheftick, if UCLA is passing well and they have those 3 options, they are tough. And Sheftick delivers once again.
Dennis Gonzalez is definitely playing better. He's mixing it up. He's getting everybody good looks.
11 kills. Caldwell with a great pass. And that ball is stuffed just out of bounds. Klosterman wanted it, but he knew that ball was just wide.
It seems like UCLA has made an adjustment. They're definitely blocking balls. They're touching a lot. Just 3 inches, 2 inches here and there out of bounds.
Long Beach State. That ball's alive. Hildebrand saved it. Outside to George. He ends it. Nobody home because Hildebrand was over by you. All the way over, Holly.
Hildebrand made a heads-up play. He came all the way across the court to keep that ball in play for his team. Gonzalez gets it outside to George, who just delivers with no block in front of him. The Bruins look like they're in control of this match now.
And that time, it is not out of bounds. It is stuffed on the side of Long Beach State. UCLA. 28-23, Holly.
Norm Hutton was having his way with them the first part of the match. Now George is all over him. The Bruins are doing a better job blocking.
And you talked about the adjustment. They're now filling that seam with 2 blocks everywhere Hutton is. And an ace serve by Klosterman. His 10th of the season. Paulie McPhee, 29-23, just like that. UCLA has game point in game number 3. We're all tied up at 1 game apiece. Best 3 out of 5. Game point number 1 for the Bruins. Hutton scooped by Klosterman. Great buttery set.
ball delivered by George, and that is it. 30-23, we're going to take a turn with UCLA leading 2-1.
The Bruins have turned this game around, this match around, just like they turned their season around. It's been unbelievable. It looked like a whole different team. And the better they get, the more confident they get, the more aggressive they are.
UCLA leading 2-1. We'll be right back with game number 4. Been brought to you by the American Volleyball Coaches Association. The AVCA exists for volleyball coaches and because of volleyball coaches. There's Disneyland, Holly McPeak, the happiest place on earth. California Adventure. There it is. MPSF men's final. There's the legend. Al skates 18 national championships in his 44th season. I'm Chris McGee with Holly McPeak. Let's take a look at the stats as UCLA leads 2-1.
Well, UCLA's really turned it around in the blocking department. They're out blocking Long Beach State 6-3. Also in the aces, 8-3. They've eliminated the errors, and they're just playing a lot more confident volleyball. They look confident in every area of the game.
Any changes Long Beach State can make? Maybe spin the dial, move some rotations over, try to get a better matchup?
I definitely think Long Beach State might flip their lineup or do something to adjust, because Al Skates obviously flipped his blocking, did some different things to Long Beach State to get them in trouble. So look for Al Knipe to do the same thing.
Long Beach State's going to start with their 3 seniors in the front row. Tar left front, Budinger middle front, and Hildebrand, the setter, on the right. Paul Lottman's going to serve. Game 4 underway. Serving into that, point for the Bruins. Bruins in blue, Long Beach State in the home whites. We're at the Brent Event Center on the campus of UC Irvine. MPSF men's final trip to the national championships on the line. Winning World Games. Hildebrand to Budinger. Kerr keeps it alive.
Watch it, Jim! Watch it, Jim!
Goes to Budinger again. That ball's hit into the antenna. So twice in a row, Hildebrand right to Budinger.
Well, Long Beach State is controlling the ball, and Hildebrand's choosing to run his middle, establish the middle. That's important for freeing up all your other offensive options.
Go!
UCLA leading 2-1 here in game number 4. Paul George, 22 years old, has 3 older sisters. Chester, California. Serves it long. It's the 21st service error for UCLA. But I think they're okay with it because they're leading 2-1.
I think most of them were in the first game, so they've turned it around, and they're out. They've outserved Long Beach State.
You just saw the stat line of Paul George. He's having a great game. Long Beach State trying to get some fire on their side of the court. 3-2. It's the time Al Knipe has to look to his seniors. He's talked about how special of a group this is. These are his leaders. They've been here before. This isn't the first time they've been down. Right now, they're facing elimination.
Hildebrand's definitely, this is his time to lead his team. Nice back set to UCLA. Good deep corner swing by Klosterman.
Great set. Tar puts it away. 4-3 Long Beach State.
Side out, side out. Side it.
Pass by George. Back to Klosterman. He hits the high line shot from the right side.
The Bruins look a lot like Long Beach State looked in the first game. They're digging a lot of balls, they're passing really well, and running the offense that they want to run.
4-4, all tied up, game 4. I'm Chris McGee, my partner is Holly McPeak. Handled by Kirk. Gonzalez. Klosterman once again puts it away cross court. Klosterman attacking from everywhere. You see him in the back row hitting from the right side. Right now he's lining up on the left.
He's quiet, but Gonzalez did a good job establishing his other hitters, so now he can use Klosterman.
And has 10 kills. Another service error for UCLA. 5-5 on the board. Teddy Lyles. Tucson, Arizona. Tip shot to the garden. Nobody home. 11 kills. Caldwell has to set it. Does a pretty good job of putting the high ball up. Scooped by UCLA. UCLA on the attack. Downtown again. Point Bruins.
Long Beach State is not passing well. They're struggling a little bit. And because of that, UCLA is on the offensive, and that's where they want to be.
Klosterman has 5 kills this game. Match them up with Hutton. They move Klosterman to the left side to block against Hutton and terminate from the left side.
That's been a good change for them. Hutton gets the kill on that play, but so far they've slowed Hutton down a little bit.
20 kills tonight. Match hard. He's on fire. Slowed him down a little bit, Holly said, and he's catching it again. Right there, George. Back to the front row. They set him right away, and he delivers again.
When Paul George is hot, so are the Bruins. That's very accurate. We said that at the top of the show, and it still is.
Hutton, tip shot, falls, catches UCLA back on their heels. Everyone expecting Hutton to hit a high, hard, deep one, and he tips it.
Tyler Caldwell's doing a great job stepping in when Hildebrand can't get there to set the ball. He's setting a good transition ball for his team.
Lottman. Great dig. Buttinger. Ball is just long.
Wow, Tyler Caldwell took that ball with his hands and put it on a dime for Hildebrand. Buttinger just didn't get on top of that all the way, hit it a little bit long.
7 UCLA. Chance for long to tie it up right there. Long Beach State, 2 great covers on the same play, Holly, leads to a net violation on the Bruins.
Long Beach State is fighting hard on this. Great cover play by Hildebrand. Caldwell steps in to set the ball. Hutton tips just a little tight, but his team covers the ball. The blockers were in the net for UCLA.
Always got to cover your hitters.
Always.
Go! Dig by me.
Put it on the stat sheet. Chris McGee, 1 dig.
My first dig of the match.
You're out digging me.
15 kills for Paul George, who is back to serve. 10-8, UCLA, game 4, leading 2 games to 1. And an ace serve skips off the arms of Paul Lottman. Point for the Bruins. 11-8.
Great serve by the lefty. George just has that spin and heat at the same time and just rises up on Lottman. He can't handle it.
In terms of aces, Holly, UCLA 9, Long Beach State 4. Big difference.
Definitely. Long Beach State had some aces early on, but now they've kind of quieted down and UCLA's passing the ball.
Right there, Dennis Gonzalez, the setter, and on that tight pass as a blocker for Long Beach State, you need to be there. You need to know he's going to throw that down.
You have to have your hands up and protect that.
Gonzalez has 4 kills as a setter.
It also starts with the pass. UCLA is passing the ball, so Gonzalez has that option.
UCLA might have 9 aces, but they are also serving that ball out of bounds a lot. 24 errors on this serve.
That's a lot.
But they're going for it every time.
They are. They're putting pressure on the other team, and it's working in their favor right now.
3 points, handed them out in 13-10. UCLA, game 4. again.
Hildebrand just delivers that ball. And Hutt loves hitting that seam and just doesn't ease up. He just hammers it. Scott almost passed that ball. He realized he was jumping, and then if the ball was over his head, it's out of bounds. Good, no touch.
It's killing him, though, the missed serves for Long Beach State. 2-3 in a row here.
Well, both teams.
Sheftick in transition, got it for 15-11. Long Beach State facing elimination. They go to the timeout, 15-11, UCLA leading. Game number 4 as Sheftick delivers for the Bruins. We'll be right back with more volleyball action. How they all got here. UCLA played a play-in game against UCSB, 3-1. Then they went out to Hawaii, took on the number 2 team in the country, beat them 3-1. Then they played Pepperdine, went 3-0. Long Beach went through BYU and then number 1 Irvine. That's how they got here. And here we are, number 4 versus number 7. The first time in MPSF history that the 1, 2, 4, 3 seed not in the final game. Hutt. UCLA touching everything. He goes to him for a third time. That's called a repeat setter right there. Sets the same guy 3 times. And Hutton puts it away. 25th kill, Holly.
Hutton has to stare at Klosterman and Sheftick. That is a huge block, but on the third time he's successful. Uses the hands out of bounds.
Long Beach State. 18 service errors. I believe 3 in a row.
The problem for Long Beach State is they're not scoring points. So if you're missing your serve, that's making it really tough to not be able to block a ball, dig a ball. You don't even get a chance.
And Buttinger passes and hits on that sequence. There's Duncan, senior. Out of Encinitas, California, down in San Diego. 16-13, UCLA leading. And there's an ace. We talked about him all night long. Paul Lotman, the 6'7" sophomore. When he heats up with that serve, Long Beach State could really make a run. He did it against Irvine a number of times.
Long Beach needs him to continue to serve well and get the momentum going for them.
Great ace of the game for Lotman. Great toss, great approach, and he bombs it. UCLA has it. George. And he's stuffed by Buttinger. 15-16. The Beach climbs back to within 1. Al Skates is going to talk about it, Holly.
Great block by Buttinger. Hand over the net. Seals a sharp angle by George.
UCLA takes a timeout. He's huddling his team together, 16-15. UCLA still leading here in game number 4, and they're leading 2-1.
The ace by Lotman, the big block by Buttinger, those are things that can turn this game around, and Long Beach State needs that during this game.
Well, Holly, we'll be right back with more action. 16-15, UCLA. Back inside the Brent Event Center on the campus of UC Irvine. I'm Chris McGee. She's Holly McPeak. And it's do or die time for the Long Beach State 49ers. 16-15 UCLA in game 4.
This is crunch time for Long Beach State. 2 big plays in a row. Let's see if they can change the momentum now.
Here we go. Game number 4. Long Beach State. Down by 1. Hildebrand, the senior All-American, the quarterback, comes up huge with a solo stuff.
Hildebrand wants this so bad for him and his team. He's up there over all by himself. Gets a huge block for a big point for Long Beach.
This is what it's about, Holly. They're tied up now. UCLA leading by 1, 17-16. A chance to go to the NCAA championships on the line. You got all your fans here from both schools. Neutral site here at UC Irvine.
This is big. Long Beach is backed against the wall right now. Down 2-1.
Curve with the left-handed stab. Back to Long Beach State. Carr puts it away. And this is where you have to look at the seniors from Long Beach State. You're talking about a back up against the wall. 17-17. Facing elimination. They've been here before. Their 3rd MPSF final in a row.
This is where it counts. This is where the seniors' experience and leadership comes into play for Long Beach.
There's one senior with a dig. Buttinger. UCLA has it again. And that ball sails just long. UCLA looking for a touch. I got the coaching staff right here from Long Beach State just screaming, no touch, no touch. And Marvin Hall says, I didn't see one. What did you see, Holly?
It was close. That defender tried to get it, but just missed it. Got out of the way just in time.
Hildebrand's going to have a chance to set it. He does. Buttinger out of the back row, into the net. 18-18. I'm having a good time, Holly. Just checking in with you on that.
This is great volleyball. Both teams battling back and forth at crunch time. Trying to get the advantage at this point in the game.
Oh, little Cuddy with the left hand. Gonzalez, great back set. Tip shot. And it falls. Klosterman breaking out a little off-speed changeup.
Hildebrand set that ball a little bit low to Tar, and he was unable. Well, he saved it. Good, great cut shot to save it. Just not able to get his full swing on it.
You know, the men's game, the speed has become just so much quicker. That go set to the outside, there is a little room for error on that. It's such a timing set.
Well, to beat the big blockers that UCLA has in front of them, they have to go quick and to find a seam. It's tough to beat.
And Al Knipe wants to talk it over with a timeout. 19-18 after game number 4. UCLA is leading. And we're going to take a break and just be back in a few moments. Trying to get it going with the crowd. 19-18 UCLA. Crunch time for the 49ers. Norm Hutton for Long Beach State has 25 kills, hitting .419. You can expect him to get the ball the remainder of this match. UCLA serving from right to left. Paul George, the junior outside hitter from Chatsworth, California. That serve is long. 25 service errors for UCLA. We're tied up 19-19. Tyler Hildebrand, the setter, All-American, senior, serving. Go! UCLA's David Russell up high and early, and again slaps it down. His 6th kill. Very consistent tonight, the senior David Russell.
Great pass by Curve, so they're able to run that middle. Able to sneak that ball past Nick Sheftick. He's all over it. Just a tight, basically trap set. I don't know how Hutton snuck it under him.
20-20. Tar to serve. Oh, right there, Paul Lottman wants that one back. Great serve, overpass, and he put it out of bounds.
It's an unfortunate error. He tried to be aggressive. You can't blame him for trying to be aggressive.
UCLA gets an opportunity on the overpass, and they throw it down.
Lottman just pushed this ball too tight for Buttinger, and Sheftick's all over it.
6'11" Sheftick, the senior, puts it away. And Al Knipe wants to talk about it. Timeout. Long Beach State 22-20. UCLA. Let's take a look at how we got here. Let's take a look at the first few games. Game number 1 recap. It was all Norm Hutton. Holly.
Long Beach State just came out, served well, played great defense, and Hutton had a hot game for them.
And then in game number 2, UCLA caught fire late in the game. Served tough, lights out. Klosterman started to heat up.
Bruins started to block better in game 3. In their whole all-around one game has just come up a couple levels.
Yep, and UCLA leading 2-1 and leading 22-20. They're 8 points away from their 25th appearance at the NCAA Men's Volleyball Championship. They've been there 24 times, and every single time they've gotten to the NCAA final. 18 national championships.
That's an amazing stat. And Al skates. He's just so good at matchups and getting the most out of his teams. And it's obvious with this team, the type of turnaround that they had mid-season was incredible. And they actually had it after game 1 of this match.
They were 12-10 at one point, maybe not going to make the playoffs. And here they are, leading 2-1, 22-20, on the verge of going to another NCAA championship next week at State.